So you went ahead and started your own company and you're looking for your next ideal client, but don't know how to actually tell someone who you're looking for. How's it going, everyone? I'm Zachary with 9 to 5 Revolution, and today we're going to talk about the 12 great ways of defining your next client. Okay? Guys, me and my wife actually run a finance and insurance brokerage, and we're always looking for more clients. But every time someone asks you, hey, who's your ideal client? Who do you like working with? Where can I find them? How much money they make? What can you do with them? What products and services do you have? It all depends on the company, okay? If you own a clothing company or a landscaping company over to a finance company or a mortgage company, you're all looking for different people, but you have to know who exactly you're looking for. So that first great way of defining that next ideal client of yours, the demographics. Who do you like working with? I'm talking about age, gender, generation, location, okay? If you're in California, what part of California do you like working with? Let's say we're in LA, okay? Well, there's Orange County, there's way over to Riverside, there's Rancho Cucamonga, there's East LA, there's Beverly Hills, there's Manhattan Beach. Where do you like staying? And what's great is think about, from a finance company perspective, okay? If you have 500 clients, you have an amazing amount of revenue coming in, but there's 365 million people in the world, okay? Not in the world, in the United States. Wow, 365 million people in the United States. No, you cannot help them all. You don't have enough time, but you can actually gain as many clients as possible. That will increase your bottom line and your business will do great from it. So think about it. What age do you like working with? Okay, what generation? My wife and I, we're millennials, okay? I enjoy working with millennials, but I enjoy working with Generation X as well. A lot of people, unless you're a baby boomer, baby boomers are awesome people to actually have on your side. They have a great amount of experience and they can definitely help your company. We also work with baby boomers, but that's not usually the demographic that we're actually looking after. Some financial advisors and financial planners out there actually look for generation, the baby boomer generation to actually look for, to help. So it all depends on who you want to actually work with. That's the great thing about owning your company. You get to decide who you want to actually work with, okay? But you know what? Hey, any generation can always come up to me and I'll assist them accordingly, okay? So it's always cool, but know who you actually want to look for. Think about it like this. You do business with someone. You say, hey, I build my business on referrals. Do you have any referrals? Yeah, I can think of some. Who are you looking for? Well, everybody. You are going to overload them so much they won't be able to think of anyone. Okay, so you have to actually narrow it down, and then that person can actually think of some people. Okay, the next thing. What are the needs of your client? Okay, what are their needs? What do they need? Do they, need a landscaper because they're looking at prettying up their front lawn? Well, if that's it, then think about the landscapers that you've networked with and and then go ahead and send them a couple of names and say, hey, these are some great landscapers. You are being that professional connector that we talked about in our networking post, okay? So definitely check that out if you haven't checked it out yet. That's really going to give you some, behind the scenes of how to actually be a great networker. And instead of being a professional networker, be a professional connector, because that will actually increase you solving those problems that your client has, okay? They have their needs. What do they need, okay? You're going to find that out in a conversation with that client. But you also, when you're actually finding that out and you're talking to them, if you cannot solve that need or that problem that they have, do not say that you can, okay? There's so many people out there. And plus, guys, remember, a negative review goes to 10 people, okay? A positive review goes to 2, okay? They will find out more if you're screwing up than they will if you are saving the day, okay? So definitely watch that. Remember, if you cannot solve the problem or need that the client has, do not say that you do. Point them in the direction that of a person that can help them, okay? They'll appreciate it a lot more, and you'll also build a really nice relationship from it. Third thing, do you specialize in group or individuals? I always get this question, but let's think about it from a non-finance, insurance circumstance. Let's think of a clothing company, okay? Your clothing company has scrubs. Okay, do you sell scrubs to individual doctors and nurses or in-home therapists, or do you go into a hospital or a clinic and actually sell to the entire company? Who do you like working with? Okay, do you want to actually get the bigger sales that take a little bit longer, or the individual ones that, you don't really get paid that much, but they clear quick? It's who you enjoy working with. So write it down and make a list for yourself. Go through these. Watch the YouTube video again. Go through the numbers that we're going with and write them down. Okay? Do you specialize in group or individuals? You're right. I do like working with individuals, but I'm trying to get in group, but right now I specialize in individuals. Then it's individuals who you actually usually look for. I always try to get out there in front of a new category, but who do you usually work with and for? Okay? Next, what income level are you looking for? Guys, if you are selling high-end men's fashion shoes or high-end women's fashion shoes, guys, go after the income level that will be able to afford those. Okay? You do not, go to the wealthy side of town and try to sell them nice, delicious sandwiches. They don't eat sandwiches, okay? There's no street vendors, no pop-ups, okay? You sell to that income level what you can actually sell in that area. So what income level are you looking for with the product and service that you're actually placing, okay? Do some research on it and see where in the city is that income level, and that's where you should be networking or actually going to. That will increase the chance that you have of clearing a sale. Okay? Next, are you looking for single people or families? Right? Single people or families. Oh, man. Think about it as a college fund. Okay? If you're selling college funding plans and the single person, they don't have kids, okay? Well, they won't be a good client or customer for you because they don't have any kids. What college fund are you going to start? They already did college. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Okay, you'd be looking for families, okay? That's a great example. Same thing goes with any industry, guys. So make sure you're actually looking for who you actually do business with and who can actually provide a worth, a value, a benefit, be a benefit to your company because you're trying to build your company. Okay. Next, who do you like working with, guys? That is every single question is always going to be, who do you like working with? Well, I could go to the north side of town, the south side of town, the west side of town, the east side of town. Who do you like working with? Where do you like working? Okay. You got to make that decision yourself, and it'll help you actually narrow down your search, okay? Next, what is their problem that you need to solve? Guys, this goes a lot with that networking post again. Listen, okay? Learn to listen. When someone is actually talking to you, they are going to give away little key factors in the way they say it, what they're saying, and just in the general conversation. You got to learn to listen. Don't think about what you're going to say, okay? Don't think about what you're going to say until they are done talking. Because if you think about what you're going to say before they're done talking, your mind is not focusing on what they're saying. So you're not going to catch those little key points that they're telling you about. Okay? So just go ahead and remember those. And then you're going to go through what they said, those little highlights that you remember, and those are the ones that you're going to take the notes on that we talked about. Okay? That's why you got that pen. You know, ain't nobody writing business at a networking event. Okay? Just, you know what? Let's grab coffee. Yeah. Let's do that. You know, write it down. Okay? And guys, like always, I kept the rest of them on the post on the website for you. So go ahead, head over to the website, 9to5revolution.com. That's 9to5revolution.com, and definitely check them out, because there's a lot of game changers out there that can really change your business, and I want to see you make even more money with your company. Did you guys, a little tip for you real quick. Did you know back in the 1920s, 90% of the population in the United States used to be entrepreneurs? The world wars happened, and when it came to World War II, and a lot of individuals went off to fight over in Europe and the Pacific, everyone that was here on the home front actually switched over to work for the factories, okay, and actually support the war efforts, okay? When the war was over, a lot of people were so used to that they actually continued working for these corporations. So then it did a switch. Now 90% actually work 9-to-5 jobs, and 10% are entrepreneurs, okay? Guys, you have a skill set and a dream, a vision of where you want to see your company. So continue pushing for that. And we want to actually be there so we can see you win as well. So it's always nice. So definitely head over 9to5revolution.com. Please share our post and subscribe to our channel so you can be notified when the next video is released. And until next time, guys, keep up the hustle.